Witch of Jasmine, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a reading for Libra moons. How are you guys, Libra moons? Hope you guys are doing well. It's nice to see you. Welcome back. A little bit of wax on there. Oops. I have my cat, Cheralyn, in the background, just like always. She's in one of those moods where she's trying to decide if she wants to be in this room or outside of this room. So if you hear noise in the background, that's just her. But anyway, as I'm shuffling out your cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths. Calm yourself, ground yourself, center yourself. Get relaxed, get comfy. There you go. Oops. I think we have a bonus card. Fun. Okay, let's take a look at your cards. So for the Oracle card, we have grounding with Virgo and the Earth element. For the tarot cards, we have Justice, Four of Wands, the World, the Green Man, aka the Fool, the World Tree, aka the World, and Seven of Athames, aka Seven of Swords. And then we'll flip this card over when I feel like it's time to flip it over. Actually, I take that back. I am going to flip this card over right now. Yeah, let's just flip it over now. We have Page of Chalices, aka Page of Cups. So, okay, I'm having to think about this because I'm trying to figure out or understand, we're obviously talking about some sort of ending here, but I'm not sure if it's something that already happened, something that's in the future, what the ending is related to. I'm not really sure. So I guess, because I feel like what this reading is telling you, the main thing we're going to be talking about is don't worry, things are going to end up beautifully. And that's kind of it. So I'm trying to get a little more detail, so I can give you a little more guidance than that. But I mean, we have the World card coming up twice. So that's very we're talking about something that is the ending of something very, very big, or just hitting some sort of very big milestone with something. But I see it being very good, very celebratory. I mean, we literally have Four of Wands here. Well, okay, I should say too, because we have the Fool here, I'm not seeing this as the final chapter of something necessarily. It's kind of yay, I've hit this really big thing, or I graduated school, right? But You know, it's not like everything is over and now I have to go out in the real world, right? So I don't see this as like the ending of a relationship. You know, it's something that ends very like sadly, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's really like that. But I mean, I'm assuming that there's, because I feel like the cards are saying like, don't worry so much about this. I'm assuming there's some part of this that you are still a little worried about. Oh, this is Halen, by the way. Maybe some things that are still a little up in the air. Especially because we have this Justice card. I'm thinking that maybe there's some part of this that you're like, you know, is this going to... I hope you don't mind. Halen wants to hang out with us for a little bit. Like, is this going to end fairly? Because that's what justice is about, is like, you know, fairness, justice, well, obviously justice, truth, you know, the scales being evened out. So it's kind of like, okay, is this going to, like, again, for like a school graduating analogy, example, right? It's like, okay, I put so much work into this class and I worked so hard on this like final that I have, but I'm still waiting to see the results of it. You know, is my hard work going to pay off? Is it going to feel fair in that way? And it's looking good. I don't know, Libra moons. I think it's looking really good. Because we have this grounding card with the Page of Cups, I feel like the main thing it's talking about here is like, you can relax. Everything's going to end just fine, you know? Maybe you're also at a point where like, at least for some of you, like you've done everything that you can and you're just kind of in this like waiting period. Maybe that's why it's telling you like, okay, you can relax, you know? I mean, if you've already taken the test and you're just waiting for the results, worrying isn't going to do anything, right? So it's kind of like, hey, chill. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Everything's going to pay off. Your hard work's going to pay off. It's all good. Now, I will say we do have this little Seven of Swords here. So I'm not sure how that would fit into my like graduation example. But I feel like there is this like little aspect of this situation that's like not sneaky in a bad way. Like I mean, a lot of times this card is kind of like bad news, but I don't see it that way. I think it's kind of like there might be some sort of unexpected thing. There might be some sort of like behind the scenes trickery going on, but like not in a bad way. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to say about it because, again, a lot of this reading is actually kind of like vague to me. This is like very energy heavy. I don't really know. I'm trying to like ground it a little bit to give like concrete information. I'm doing my best, okay? So I'm not really, maybe I can think of some sort of example. Like, okay, for my example that I'm giving, maybe it would be something like, you know, there was one part of the final that like, I don't know, there was a question that you had to like answer and you just like misunderstood the question. So your answer like didn't really answer the question, but your professor's looking at it and it's like, you know what, I can totally see where this person messed up. I'm going to give it to them anyway because it was still a really great answer and I see why they misunderstood. So they kind of like bend the rules a little bit, you know, but I think in your favor. That's what I feel like. There might be some sort of like that energy going on. Because yeah, I see this as like maybe even something, I mean, because of this like really strong energy we have here, I almost wonder if it's kind of like fated to work out in your favor. Even if there has to be a little bit of bending, you know, twisting a little bit behind the scenes, something you don't really see, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if that is going on as well. But the main point of this reading, the main thing the cards are trying to tell you is relax, everything's fine, you're good. So, and believe me, I'm only saying that because I genuinely feel very confident. A lot of times I'll kind of say like, it's most likely going to be good or something like that, but I feel very confident saying like, no, you're good. Don't worry about it. Everything's good. So I love giving readings like that. So I'm going to leave that there. Libra Moons, if you have any questions about this or if you'd like any part of this clarified, please let me know. You can leave a comment or you can just reach out to me, whichever you prefer. On the shorts part of my channel, I have hundreds of shorts videos where I talk about each of the cards. I talk about their upright meaning, their reversed meaning, as well as any symbolism within the cards. So if you're feeling particularly drawn to any of them or if you'd like a little more information about any of them, feel free to check that out. But I am excited for you guys. I have a little suspicion that you've been working very hard to get to this place. So very good job with all of your hard work. Very big congratulations to you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you again soon. Bye.